On In Between the Sheets with NiqueNique. As I told y'all, we have Ty Love, aka Pleasure. I'm gonna see if I can get through this because I done told you. Yeah, we're gonna see. So, see, live in the
Hey, what's
building.
good? What's good,
Live in the
everybody?
building. All right, we're back.
So
So, we're gonna put an end to that
we gotta go to
conversation.
commercial on that. We gotta go.
That conversation we were just having, we can just put an end to it. I'm gonna actually put this on you because they done saw me, so they don't even need to see me. So y'all can talk to those eyes and see why I be having a hard time focusing and paying attention to the conversation at hand because of stuff like this. Because of stuff like this. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get straight into it because you are a man of many talents, many talents. I must say, business owner, licensed, not just a massage therapist. Let's put emphasis on that. Licensed
Put in
massage therapist.
Put in time.
Yes, doing your thing. An entertainer. So which comes first? Graphic artist. I forgot about that one.
Yeah, we might touch on everything by the time it's over, but no, man, the man upstairs is good. I'm just blessed to be in my position. I think what comes first in all the things that I do is me standing as a man before anything.
Indeed.
I think that's what keeps me grounded as an individual is standing as a man before anything because people accept you better when it comes down to realizing that you're human. So
that's true. Very true.
That's first of all.
Very true.
As far as my talents, yeah, we do a couple things in life. Overall, I do want to start, and I will finish with saying that everything I do is basically connected to each other.
Mm-hmm.
That's one thing I had to sit down as an entrepreneur and map out what I need to do as far as getting things to incorporate as a business to run.
True.
And an organized business at that. You can have 30 things in life to do, but if you don't have it organized, it means nothing.
Very true.
So that was the biggest challenge of trying to sit down and get that together. Once you get that plan together, as they would say, you have a vision, you seek it out, and then it comes through. So
go for it.
That's where I'm at now. I'm just now within my year time to actually step out and really enforce what we got going on. That's the photography, graphic designing, professional entertaining, massaging. We get it in. That's what it's all about, just having fun. I'm just blessed to be where I'm at, especially in society now.
And see, okay, yeah, I'm gonna talk to him from this way.
Oh, no, don't be like that.
Yeah, okay, no, just playing. Okay, so how did you get your start into that? Into the business of being a male entertainer. How did you get your start?
That's the famous question.
Yes.
It started actually with a bet.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it kind of run in the family. My sisters, they were entertainers.
Oh, okay.
So when I moved down here, it was that challenge. Like, hey, this is what we doing, but I guarantee you can't do it.
What?
Yeah, it started out with, I bet you won't. If my sister looking at it, she'd be laughing right now because I started. I bet you won't. So, I'm a fan of Genuine Usher. Mm-hmm. I do all the pop locking and that grown stuff.
Yeah.
So I felt like I wanted to introduce it to the entertainment world. Why not?
Right.
And that's how I got started. They challenged me. They knew some connections. They called a couple people.
Yeah.
I got a chance to do my audition in the parking lot. Man, they turned on the radio. They were like, "Show me what you got." So I did my little thing and got a chance to speak with Foreplay. Shouts out to the Dallas Entertainers, J.E., Foreplay, Alizé, Apollo, Shot Boy Production, DJ Psycho. That's family right there. So I got an opportunity to be led by some men that understood the business, and I was young coming up. They showed me the way. So much shout out to the family for showing me the way, man. I just kind of took it and kind of ran with it myself.
Okay, so you actually do have to audition, like.
Oh yeah.
Do you really have to audition, like?
You really do, because in reality, it's really not about what the fellas say, but at the same time, it's an image that we gotta withhold when you step into somebody else's zone.
Very true.
But yeah, the women gotta like you.
Exactly.
If the women don't like you,
I'm sure you don't have a problem with that.
I mean, God's good, you know. But you know,
exactly.
If the women don't like it, ain't no point in doing it.
True. Very true.
You know, so you got to give them something that they have not experienced.
Right.
And if they experience, they ain't experienced in a while. They didn't think it would be, you know, rerun. So that's what it's all about. Coming with your own swag.
Okay. So what do you think you have to have longevity in this business?
Honestly, I think you have to have the mindset that you're human.
Mm-hmm.
Just because you're an entertainer doesn't make you no better than the next person. I never walk into a club thinking that I'm just, you know, can I say it? Can I
say it? Uncut, sweetheart. Uncut.
So I'm gonna keep it real 1,000. I never walk into the club. I'm gonna look at y'all straight eye to eye here, so it won't be no misunderstanding in the long run. I never walk in the club with the attitude that I'm the shit. Never. Never. I'm that homie. When you can chat and you can talk to, I don't care, we at a club and you going through some problem. I'm that cat. He'd be like, hey, let me borrow your ear for a second. You know, I'm blessed to be where I'm at. I don't allow this to be a position that I'm too big to talk to anybody. Nah. We talk, we chat up, we laugh, we have a drink, we do the human thing. All right, so I feel like the best way you can step into is just knowing that you're coming to learn.
True.
Treat it just like it's in a 9-to-5, because these women are investing.
Because it's a job. It really is. Yeah. This is a job. It looks like it's all fun and dandy, but
it's a job.
I'm sure a lot goes into planning your show.
Oh yeah. You gotta put in time. You know, even within the area, you know, you always hear that, like, man, like I kind of hope he switched it up this kind of way, switched it that kind of way. So you always want to come to something to understanding to the people what they like.
Right.
And if you don't have that mindset of creativity, you're not gonna fit in. This is not just coming in and bam, like take me for who I am.
Right.
You gotta come with some type of creativity.
Yeah. So I've had the pleasure, no pun intended,
Here we go.
of seeing you do your thing on
a
couple occasions.
Yeah.
Couple occasions. Highly impressed.
Yeah.
Highly impressed. So, what do you think, number one, sets you apart from other shows, from these other entertainers that are out there? Now, we know, deep down inside, you know, of course, everybody is humble, you know, most of the time. But deep down inside, be like, I'm the shit sometimes.
Oh, yeah, man. We all run to that.
Exactly. So, what sets you from others?
I think what sets me apart is that I'm a type of gentleman that would definitely, I'm gonna fuck your mind before I fuck anything else. That's just reality.
Look at those eyes; they tell it all. They tell it all. I'm telling you.
When I step into into that atmosphere, it's just more like I want control of your mind, because I think everything else gonna follow.
That's very true.
You know,
that is very true.
It's something that you'll take home with you. Like, man, it was something about that dude, man. Pleasure, something, you know. I want to keep that train of thought. Like, I want you to come back to, like, man, what he gonna do next? What is he gonna have for me next? Like, I heard he give free things away at his show. It's like, if I don't get nothing else, damn, at least I get something free, you know.
Free, okay.
It's a holiday, you know. Like, Valentine's came around, you know, and we got a show coming up.
What y'all do for V-Day? What did you do something special for V-Day?
You know that my Valentine's was my little girl.
How nice.
How nice. You know, that was
my Valentine with Trey Songz and Neo.
Yeah, I heard they came through town Saturday night, so you had a good time.
Yes, I did. Very nice. Very nice. See, it wasn't a pleasure show, but you know.
Hey, I'm trying to get it. This right here on the big screen behind me, playing, you know,
doing your thing.
You know, just I'm just trying to get it out there, man. I'm in the amateur stage, but we getting there.
Okay, speaking of, what's the biggest crowd that you've performed in front of? The biggest show that you was just like, wow, like, oh my God.
Oh man, it's man, I think it would have to be between San Antonio. Shouts out to San Antonio.
Cool.
And Colleen. Shouts out to Colleen.
Oh, okay.
I think overall, that was like the biggest shows I've ever been in. Mm-hmm. When I tell you, it was like from the time that we walked in, to the time we leaving. And even get to the hotel, like, hey, we're not through partying over here. Where you at?
Still want to do it.
I mean, it was on the popping. And when you at home, it's more of a relax.
Yeah.
You kind of like, that's when you put in your practice. I'm be real. When you put in your practice, because you expect for people to be real with you and tell you, like, no, don't wear that no more.
So when you practice, okay, how you practice? You go in the mirror, you get in front of the mirre.
Okay, now you know what? Honestly, let me just a little small secret here. Honestly, I don't really like looking at myself like that. I'm just gonna be real with you. I really don't like looking at myself like that. So what I do is I allow my people that I call as my audience to let me know.
You have my phone number, right?
I got you. Yeah, I do.
Side note.
I make a call. Any new show that I do, I make a phone call, get them together. And, they enjoy the show. And they, at the same time, at the end of the show, they tell me, hey, I didn't like this part. I don't think this would be cool. I think you should have this song. Stuff like that. Yeah. Little secret, man. I hope it don't really get revealed. But if you do, you heard it here first.
Will.
Right here on her station. You heard it. So,
Ashley P05, yeah, she said she love those eyes.
Oh, man. Hey, thank you.
I understand.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. So, speaking of, now, do some of y'all entertainers, do y'all critique each other then? Like, when others are performing, be like, why he do that?
That's one of the codes. We ain't supposed to.
Come on now.
But yeah, I mean, we do. That's just human.
Right, right.
Believe it or not, you got cats who talk bad about the show, but come back 2 shows later and almost do the same thing that cat did.
You just did.
It's just a part about the competition. If you always had somebody pat you on the back saying you did good, you'll never know the challenge within what you have to put in. So that's what it's all about. We do it to each other. Naturally, then you got, as they call, haters.
Yeah.
That just instead of being a man, again, they forget that they a man. They don't give you your props. Say, bro, that was a good show.
Very true.
I've never had to run into that problem that I think of. But everybody I approach to, I respect them and they respect me. So I even ask some cat like, "Hey, bro, how I do?" Because you got cats that's been in the game longer than me
for a while, right? Because I think what a lot of people fail to realize is it's really a job and it's for real. It's serious.
Real.
It's literally you are entertaining. Just like, singers get up there and sing, rappers get up there and they spit verses.
Right.
You are entertaining, therefore you have to put on a show, again, like you say, that people are gonna like and people are gonna come back for.
It's true. I strongly believe that when they say that you can create a crowd of people as supporters. When I say supporters, these are people that follow you everywhere you go. Anything that you come out, I don't care if you thought it was just the lamest shit ever.
True that. But
they would still get it. Like, I'm supporting you. And then you got people that's really into that. So you got to take it serious. And you got people that's really take the game as, like, hating. Like, my job is to make anything that you do unsuccessful.
Yeah. That's
that.
my job, right?
I hate her. But it's that. I'm just going to be honest.
It's very true. It's very true.
I'm trying to get to a level that I'm going to need security.
Right.
I'm going to be honest with you. And that takes a lot of hard work, and it's taking it serious, so.
I can tell you, because I met you, what was it?
2010? A long time ago.
Was it 2010, I think?
2010.
Or 2009?
Yeah. She was actually modeling, y'all. She was modeling. I was doing my photography work, and I got an opportunity to meet her as a model. Now, you can see the growth.
Y'all know I'm too big for that right now.
You can see the growth in what she's doing now. That's called growth right there. And then getting in there, starting from a modeling, got her own radio station. Hey, she doing big things. Y'all better watch out.
I'm too big for the modeling stuff right now.
You lying.
Yeah, I'm too big for that.
Girl, where I'm from, that country, we call that straight beautiful thickness.
Yeah, I know. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I haven't done a photo shoot in a year.
I'm good. We good.
It's been a year.
We good. We putting a team together right now, so we good.
Yeah, let's do it.
Man, we forgot we on the show. Come on, man.
Side note, sorry.
That
was a side conversation.
We'll talk about that later.
That was a side conversation. Okay, Okay, we're going to get to some fun questions.
All right. Hit me.
Fun questions.
Hit me up.
The stuff that a lot of people, want to know.
Uh-huh.
Okay, number one. What is the biggest misconception that you think people put on entertainers?
I must say, let me say it like this, and then, I'm just raw.
Yes.
Not everybody in the... Hold on, let me... The camera right here.
Straight view. There you go.
Not everybody in the game got sugar in their tank. Let me just go on and say it like that. I mean... Let me say it again. The room got quiet, y'all.
I knew that's what you was going to say.
Not everybody in the game got sugar in their tank. Let me go and put it out there. This ain't the one here. All right, this is a blessing right here. I didn't even work for it. I promise you, just one day I woke up with it and it was here and I just ran with it. So don't ever feel like I'm in that cat that be in the mirror doing all that extra stuff. No, it's not here, okay? It's straight here. I like all my women. This all I know. This all I know right here. This right here.
This is it.
Natural. This right here. All right.
That's
so
right.
we get that straight. That's very misunderstood. Very.
Yeah, I think so too. I think so too.
Very.
It's,
so just want to get that straight.
Is it mainly? Well, I mean, what? I don't know. Why? I mean, where did that come from? Like, why? Because I'm not gonna lie. I've seen a couple, and I'll be like, and once this download stuff started coming out real big,
I think most entertainers they try to get too much of a performance of like women. Mm-hmm.
True.
You gotta understand again, a man. When you a man, some things you just can't wear.
Right.
They might like it, but you just don't wear that.
Do that.
You just don't do that, man. Some things, you just something. You would never catch me in some things that you see.
Some people.
I'm not. I got my assistant lady Rhea over here laughing, y'all.
I know she
cracking up over
there,
here, but
she
know I'm serious. When we sit down, we do the wardrobe. Oh, Sunset's
again,
made this
serious.
for you.
You have to pick. You gotta go wardrobe. There's a lot that goes into it.
Oh yeah. Even about this Team Pleasure series.
I know being all in the camera.
It's all right. Got plenty of room. Team Pleasure series. Team Pleasure is shouts out to Team Pleasure Stand Up Saluting. We actually sit down and we prepare a show. It's not only my train of thought, but we have other people within the train of thought getting it in to allow us about getting the show to a point of understanding. I like to keep it grown, sexy. At the same time, I like giving back to the women.
True.
From the bathroom. And this is my show I'm speaking about. Exactly. From the bathroom to what you place in your mouth, meaning is what you're eating, what you're drinking. You go to some spots, they don't have a napkin in the building. Like, why? Mm-hmm. It's just nasty.
That's right.
I'm being honest.
That's me. I'm very picky when picking a location.
Exactly. So our main objective as Team Pleasure is to provide anything and everything to a point of understanding like that was the spot to be at. It's serious. True. Team Pleasure is Team Pleasure. It ain't no groupies. It's grown women that sits down and allow their train of thought to get together to create something beautiful. A grown woman would never. Let me switch it up. A grown man would never understand fully on how to take care of a grown woman.
Amen.
Unless he's fed the information. So that's why I do what I do. Team Pleasure, stand up.
Look at that. God, he loving this camera. Woo.
Hey, you know what?
He just loving it.
This is brand new right here.
Man.
I'm reading all the messages on the side.
So is this the first time somebody interviewed you?
This is my first time doing live.
See, I break virginities on a little radio, just so y'all know. I break virginities. You are the third virginity I have broke this week.
Oh yeah?
Yes,
girl,
correct.
You on a roll, girl.
I'm doing it big, okay? Okay.
Yeah,
that's what's up.
It's a beautiful thing.
Let me see if my bestie is on here. Bestie, are you here? Because she did have some questions. I'm not sure.
Bessie, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey, honey.
Hey, boo.
All right. You got any questions for Pleasure before I continue?
Honey, I think all the questions I had, you pretty much hit.
Oh, great minds think alike.
I mean, really, because I was like, okay, I was going to ask about, what got him started, why he, want to do that.
Yep. Everybody in the chat room, if y'all have any questions, make sure y'all type them in a box. That way we can ask them. Y'all don't laugh. I'm using a throwback G1, y'all.
Hey,
my touch, yes, my touch broke on me yesterday. So we went ancient on my on G1 real quick. But okay, I'm gonna go ahead then. I'm gonna ask some more questions.
I think overall too, what keeps me going into this game, honestly, is bigger than the money. It's just the feedback from the people. We just got through doing the San Antonio show. Mm-hmm. We actually drove through the storm, y'all. It was raining. Like, we was on this bridge. Unbelievable. It was on this bridge. And I tell you, the car was like, we was holding on to each other. Like, if I'm going, you going too. You know, like, it was like that. Once we got there, man, they treated us with so much respect. They understood, you know, we arrived late because of the storm. But to actually find out the story that she went through before we got there, and the way that us entertaining, you know, putting an inspiring moment on her life during her birthday. I mean, that's bigger than money.
Speaking of birthdays, I got a birthday coming up.
Oh, yeah?
In 4 days, to be exact.
4
days, to be exact.
You're invited. Live. Coming from the entertainer itself. It's going down. I don't know where it's going to be at. But wherever it's at, we're going to be there. Team Pleasure in the building. Promise you that.
See, y'all heard going
down.
Y'all heard it.
Live. Okay. I see the recording button over here, so this is being recorded. I'm serious.
You're right. Live plus recording.
Yeah. Man, I'm going to invite you to Crossroads, a.k.a. Dallas Live now. So.
Yes. Got to shout out Kelly J. She's been telling me about Crossroads for a while. Yeah, I haven't been yet.
It's you know
Where
what?
exactly is it?
It's actually on, we're going to pull up the address real quick, but it's in Dallas. Yeah. Off Stemmons. I'm sorry, I said Stemmons. Stemmons. Freeway. It's gonna be off there. 39. I think it's like 39. We're gonna get the address, the physical address. But I must say this too, man. Shouts out to Shy Boy Production, man. He's getting it together, man. From a business standpoint, man. He's really getting together. So please come check us out this Friday. Dallas Live. It's going down. I don't know about everybody else, but Pure Pleasure Entertainment will have a new show. It's going down. I promise you don't want to miss it. And if you about that slow, smooth, grinding, waiting on that aftermath, even after they get there, I promise you don't want to miss it. That's my personal invite to you.
Look at her. You just got those eyes that just reel them in.
I don't know.
Just reel them in.
You know, I said it best on Facebook today. You know, if you don't receive my mind, my body is worthless.
Very true. You know? That's very true.
So
that's very true. All
right. Start with the question. Y'all should see the face over here. Y'all gotta see, man. Y'all gotta see the face. Yes, thank you. What's good? Go ahead.
But yeah, I'm
back
good.
Back up.
I'm good.
What's good? Right.
I know. I'm gonna take a walk to the kitchen real fast.
Let's go. It said, I'm sorry. Let me read this. I'm a regular. You need to go.
We're gonna read through the chat box real fast.
Okay. I'm sorry. Go ahead. What's your question, man?
You. Oh, so your question was you trying to be funny about me? Oh. Okay, I'll take that. But yes, your bestie is okay. Y'all see me fanning. I'm a little hot, y'all. I'm fanning, okay.
This is live, uncut. Ask what you want. I promise y'all.
Exactly. Okay, let's see. We're going to catch up on the chat box real quick. Let's see if we missed any questions in the chat box real quick. And then I'm going to add some more questions.
Somebody said,
when do you think you would stop dancing?
Oh, that's a good question. Honestly, I think I would stop once I accomplish everything else that I'm doing. Believe it or not, y'all have opened up more doors for me within my entertainment business. That's where it started from. This whole photography, graphics line, putting my own photography, my own poetry shows together and all that. That was created through the dancing. So I think, that level of entertainment probably would never cease until it's actually everything is accomplished. Because I always felt like even though I'm an entertainer, you can still accept me as a man. So I think you'll fade away yourself.
Yeah. True.
That's a good question. I never got that question.
That's good. Okay. Let's see what else.
So if you ever see me on stage,
can you address that? Because I just want to see I want you to address this.
Let me say this: if you ever see me on stage with one leg, just know I'm still getting it in because I ain't quitting. Leave one leg, I'm getting it in. That's it. Let's go to the board.
He said he gonna get it in.
I heard that all the team members are just groupies, and people ask he's sleeping with. And is that true? Since we're being raw, I'm just asking. That's a good question.
I'm very glad. Yes, I'm very glad, Ashley P. I'm glad you brought that up. That's a very good question.
No. I don't sleep with my members. I ain't gonna lie to you. Just being raw and uncut with you. Mm-hmm. I have some beautiful women on my team that man, beautiful. I tell you, it's hard to work with them. They say it's hard to work with me. It's hard to work with them. But no, we keep it business. That's something I feel like I need to stress on putting the team together. That is bigger than me. It's bigger than pleasure. We're starting a movement, and we're gonna create what we given with. You know what I'm saying? So it's not about that because when you get to know me, you realize the last thing that you will ever want to interact with would be my manhood. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be honest with you because it's so much to me that it makes my manhood look this. In person, it's like.
Do I need to upload a photo real fast?
Look at you. You
are so lucky my phone is like dead right now. Okay? You are so lucky.
Man, hey, she pulled out the phone when she wasn't supposed to at that party. Taking pictures. We had to tackle her because she was running and taking pictures at the same time. But I mean, that's what it's all about, man. Like that's what I wanted to stress out, and that's why I speak about team pleasure all the time because it's not about groupies. We don't have groupies. I don't even believe in groupies because I feel like if you're not socializing with me in a beneficial of getting something done in life, it's no point in doing it because I promise you I can fuck myself better than you can.